Alright everybody, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Let's get back to where we started. Oh, that's right, I didn't finish the poem last time because I was lazy. Oh well, let's do it now. Aura? Why is that there? I'm... Couldn't think of anything good. Alright, now today's after school. Oh my gosh, I am late. I am super late. This is the time this club's about to end. Hopefully they didn't start without me. Hi again, Jason. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I had some trouble getting here because I hang out with stupid people, but that's besides the point. Sorry about that, Monica. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club, like I wanted to be here anyway. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jason. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Thinking you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Oh, I'm already getting tired of you, Natsuki. Just go back to your corner and just stay there. Don't leave. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm already getting tired of you, Natsuki. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jason always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jason can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Not like it matters anyway, but oh well. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh gosh, she's gonna be super nervous now. Wait, Sayori. Me? Okay, hold on. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me feel happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make this a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally... Oh my gosh, this... Boy, you better chill out, main character guy. You better chill out with these feelings and oh my gosh, you're doing too much. I'm starting to not like the main character either. I'm starting to not like how this guy is doing literally too much. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica have a cherry conversation in a corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an expression sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Why are you doing this to yourself? No! You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki cites a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? No. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips over the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a close look at the box she's admiring. Parfait, girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. He points to the classroom door. Are you? So you kicking me out already? How welcoming and inviting of you. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. So chill out. This is why you're the worst one out of all four of them. It was the tone of your voice. Hey, I always sound like this, so chill out. Get used to it. But I'll tell you one thing, Jason. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Please don't. Let's get this over with. She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm. What? And pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling to me there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't really read at the same time like that. I don't want to read with you. Just get me out of here. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Oh my gosh, I hate this. 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 This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Good, because I already feel weird about doing this, especially on camera with probably over 800 people watching. Oh my gosh. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't actually expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. What you mean it is a bad thing, guy? Remember, I'm not the main character in this. I'm playing as a main character. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Trying to adjust the camera. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. I didn't even get to read that. Whatever. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. I'm missing parts. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go to the back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? Duh! I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Takeable slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. Maybe to you. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Oh my gosh. That really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. Hey! I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Speaking of save, I should do this. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Oh my gosh, I'm so bored. Sorry if I sound so, like, disconnected from the game. I'm just bored of it at this point. I'm just bored of Natsuki. Get me to the fun part already, where Monica comes in, or Yuri, or Sayori. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh, no! No, 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 I did not want, this is exactly what I did not want. No, 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 no. Let's get this over with. Reread for only a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's boring me! It's boring the life out of me. It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. No, I'm not. I'm not fine with that. I hate this. I hate every second of this. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Because you're stupid, that's why. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? How am I doing that? Oh my gosh, you're so irritable. This is why no man wants to be with you. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you saw him growing out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Erg, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find someone who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Why don't you go be friends with all the weird kids in the school? Because they will not judge you. But all the popular and the cool kids, oh, they will judge you. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate toward the other losers over time. See? Exactly. Look at him. Oh, I don't know what to do with my life right now. I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself. I don't even know why I'm playing this game. But it's just probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Captain Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solved any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped a page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... No, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Finally, I'm done with that. I didn't even... Isn't it because of the poem that I did? Yeah, I have to be all anti-Natsuki now. I'm going anti-Natsuki. Natsuki voices sparkle with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite things with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. That thought makes me smile a little to myself. Except for me. Finally, someone fun. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Ooh, no. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Thought you looked pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Yeah, that's right. Back off. Back off. Back off. She hastily slides over a good 12 inches away from me. Yeah, that's right. You better back off. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? No, not really. Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. No, I don't want to be... If it gets bent, I'll kill you. No, I don't want to start reading with you. I already don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you, Natsuki. I don't like you. By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Not to me. It's not a sacrifice to me. I wouldn't do it. I would hate to be around Natsuki all day. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. Sorry if I sound so tired. I kind of just woke up. Like 2 hours ago. 3 hours ago, I guess. I returned to where I put my stuff and carefully slipped the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. YURI and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. YURI is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay then. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Okay. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Honestly, let's get you out the way. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. No, it's not, because it sucks. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Oh, you're a critic. That's all you are. You're just a critic. Well, first of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And there was a point of sharing in the first place. Artists I would have done when I could have done other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I'll be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, huh? Well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I am happy because it makes you mad and you're basically the trash can of the Dokis, so haha. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Tsuki resorts. That Tsuki Retori gets caught in her throat. Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all so important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. And Tsuki must really hate me or something. It's right, I hate her too. Don't care. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss. I should like my poem. It's a loss because she wanted to be like, let me show you what real literature looks like, and show some poem about or whatever she wanted to show. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Haha. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Alright. Get me out of here. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it makes it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Finally, be done with her. Oh my gosh, in school, I know a lot of people that are like Natsuki's. Rude, hate you a lot. Oh my gosh. Sucks. It sucks. Let's do Yuri. Finally someone normal, at least to me. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thought into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you are way too nervous about yourself or shy or whatever words that describe you best. I don't know how to describe it, but you do that way too much, Yuri. All right. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Exactly. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine to really notice. You're just way too shy. Like, overly shy. Like, I know I'm shy whenever I'm in school and having to meet new people, but dang, that's not that bad. Yeah, I raised my voice. So what if I raise my voice at somebody? And that's how I'm like in school. I'm gonna be a hothead next year because I'm tired of people messing with me. What were you saying? Right, it is that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is that new writers in new writers is that they try to make their first style very deliberate. In other words, they didn't pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds herself in her train of thought, it's as if she demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologized to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short and really descriptive. Give me a second. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I don't know how to say that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jason. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, give me a second, cause... Did the camera cool down? Yeah, I put it in the freezer, cause the camera got really, really hot. It's cause I'm trying to upload I'm sure it'll be uploaded by the time you see this, but that video of the trash Final Fantasy Freddy's fan game, I had to put this thing in the freezer just because I needed to. Well, let's go show Monica this poem next, I guess. I guess this could have worked like this, but will I be able to read? And can y'all hear me just fine? I don't want the music to be too loud either. Let's do, who are we gonna do? Let's do, I guess let's do YURI since... This is a good poem, Jason. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just the way you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jason. Deep, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I guess not. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you look through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Hey, so do I. I haven't even ate breakfast yet. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, and you were about to say that I wouldn't do it at all, or that I do a really bad job at it. Really, Sayori? Oh my gosh. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it like that. It was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I guess that's true. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, come on, Monica. Let's go. Hi, Jason. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. See, this is already I'd rather go to this school than my personal school. Because in my school, when I tried joining some club, they weren't this friendly to me. In fact, last year they were. When I was a sophomore, they were alright. They were pretty nice to me. Junior year though, like last year, when I tried joining the club, they were either not nice to me or they were just people that should not be organized. People should not be in power. Probably some of them were younger than me, but then again, this is why I don't like getting involved in school, because people are like this. People are rude. People are mean. That's why my time is better spent elsewhere, like at the house and playing as my favorite gunslinger in a game of murder, like Mortal Kombat. I don't know. School sucks. And also, clubs are different dates. Now, I've only joined, like, what have I done? I did 1, 2, 3. I've only done 3, but then eventually I quit. I quit all of them at some point at the end of the school year. I'm like, I ain't coming back. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jason. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get passion. Yeah, that's true. Did it say passion? To get past soon. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Jason. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, because of Natsuki, is that why? Man, I hate this game. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki, right? See, this game pisses me off. This game makes me mad. I did not want... I'm going to have to go anti-Natsuki next time. That's why she made me read with her. Ugh! Hate you, game. Why'd you make me do this? It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, enduring, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying something different a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I like to have I have to sound confident. Oh, it does shake my screen. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at that for a second. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that Spackle produces? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. You have a boyfriend, Monica? I didn't know that. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel my blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. What does that say? My retinas are already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever and everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now. I was looking in. I was looking out. And on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big puddle... I can't talk today. Still, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yeah, 40 minutes of this. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing and abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Yeah, so I ain't gotta be all perfect. It's just a club. It ain't a class. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, they're sharing poems to each other. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you please miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh, this part is funny. I like this part. You have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Jason did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jason liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. What did Sayori say though? What did Sayori say? Why you gotta talk about me? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh boy, this gets bad. Oh, I didn't realize you were so heavily invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh my gosh, the camera's hot. The camera is hot. Oh, well, let's finish this conflict. That's not what I... You know, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jason appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I mean, it's true because you are kind of getting on to me, Natsuki. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the only one who... Oh my gosh, I can't say that. Okay, I have to say it now. I never thought I'd see this word and my name in the same sentence. Ever. This video's gonna get age restricted, I already know it. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. They both said it. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jason, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jason. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jason? Well? Hey, y'all two need to both chill out on me. Trying to make me take sides here. What's wrong with y'all? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. Whenever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Well, I already don't like Natsuki because... And... I've kind of already made this option before, so I have no choice but to do this. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't have even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting lots of feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Natsuki, you took it up way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? No. Natsuki clenches her fist. Oh, she's about to hit somebody. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Well, that's what you get. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me time to look at all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh wow. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. Bro, she didn't. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How can anyone not have gotten frustrated over being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Jason. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. You're a good kid, Yuri. I'll say that. One more thing. That one thing that Tsuki said about, oh my gosh! Stop! Don't remind me, please! I will never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. Yes, thank you. Let's get out of here. How did you feel about sharing poems? We all hated it. That's what happened. We hated it. We hated it because a bunch of stuff that was not supposed to happen started. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Yeah, because look what you started. Jason, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. 100%. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jason, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, let's get out of here. Get me out of this place. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of stuff happen often? No. This is really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I mean, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. And I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Jason, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Hey! Hey! Stop that, main character. Stop that. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna have to search up which ones Yuri are. Or which ones are for Yuri. Dang, it's already 4:50. What do you want? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Lisa calling you from Accidental Cane Helpline. How are you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Good to hear that. Well, the reason of my call today is to inform you that we have been reported that you were involved in a road traffic accident within the last 2 years. Is that right?
Yes.
Let me get you connected to our claim investigators. They will assist you further, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Yes, hi. This is Brian from Accident Claim Services. How are you?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
I'm alright. Well, actually, we have been reported that you were involved in a car accident in the past 2 years and did not receive the compensation money. Is that right?
That's right.
So how did the accident happen?
So I was walking on the block with my Glock. I was about to shoot somebody, and then this giant truck. They didn't like that. Trying to sound all gang, but then this game's on in the background. Yeah, I'm not built for that. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. Oh, that explains why the camera got a little colder, because the video finally uploaded. The I don't like this game video finally uploaded. Anyways, let's get back to this dumb game. So, I need to search up everything that is Yuri, because I wanna see what happens when I do a Yuri, because I already know what happens. Well, we just saw what happens when you do a Natsuki poem, or a poem for quote unquote for Natsuki. Or let me turn this down. Oh my gosh! And I don't know why a scammer called me as I was trying to play. I like the sound, but let's see what happens when I do a Yuri poem. All words for Yuri. Like that. Poems. 4 poems. And we'll see what she likes. Alright, let's go. Inferno Uncanny Landscape. Inferno. Vibrant Desire, Wrath. Suicide, Climax, and Judgment Aura. Incapable. 1 second, I'll figure this out. Massacre. Atone, I guess alone. No, that's Sayori. Okay, that's not good. Do I really care this much though? Yeah, because I do not want to do Natsuki. Ah! Wrath is 1. Explode is Explode 1. I bet Explode is gonna be Sayori. Death. Is Death 1 for her? No! Ugh, wrong person. Empty. Ugh, stop. I need a secretive. Is there Inferno? Like Scorpion? Uncontrollable. 1 second. Secret infos 1. Let's just guess since this phone doesn't want to work for anything. AI is pretty much just wrong. Flee. Okay. Pow. No, that's not Suki. I bet. Determination. Nature. You're. Dang it. That's not good. Disaster. Unrequited. Ah! Eternity. Depression. That's Sayori. Guest. Heaven Sent. I know that one was you. Graveyard is you. Which one? Climax. Cry. Her. Whatever. Okay, this last one has to be her. This last one has to be her. Well, at least it wasn't Sayori. Alright, this is gonna be for another day. We'll save it from here. Alright, nope. Quit. No. I would have done this entire thing in one take because one of the files is like 50 minutes long. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video for today. Sorry it took so long, but I'm bad at reading and I have to add in my dumb comments here and there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Yeah, y'all don't get an intro. This is just it at the end.